Hey everybody, how you doing? I just finished getting the grass cut. Right off the bat, I just gotta say, I'm so pumped to have this shoe in my collection. I have wanted a Kobe 6 for quite some time, and I've never owned a pair of them. I don't know how many times I've tried to get a pair of them, but I just can't hit for retail, and I just never pulled the trigger on paying resale prices. I came close a couple of times. Obviously, I'm very pumped that I hit on the Dell soles in my personal size, and they will be staying in the collection for a long time. Before we get into those kicks, if this is your first time coming through, then welcome. Bread and Butter is a new channel, but we're growing really quick. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this review, then help me out with a thumbs up. That'll help this video get seen by more people, which will help my channel grow faster. But anyhow, let's get to these Kobe's. Alright, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on this box. It might be hard to see, but there is a Kobe Bryant emblem on there. And then his signature is also on there as well. And it's just in a glossy black color, so it's kind of hard to see. But it's very nice looking, very clean looking. Not much else on the box. We'll take a look at the tag. It reads Kobe 6 PROTRO. As far as I know, the PROTRO basically means it looks like an OG Kobe. It looks like an old version of a Kobe, but it's got all the modern technology and comfort and that sort of thing in it. So it's basically just, whenever you see PROTRO, it basically means it looks like a Kobe 6, but it's got more modern technology in it. The color is white, black, and neutral gray, and this is a size 10 personal pair. The retail price of these was $175 US. Just got some plain white paper. And then this is what I've been waiting for. And I've seen Kobe 6s before, but like I said, I've never owned a pair, and there is just something about that snakeskin finish that I hope it comes through on the video, but it's done so well. Sometimes looking at pictures of them, they may even look a little too busy, but I don't feel like that's the case at all. I love this snakeskin type scaly effect that it's got on there. I just think it's dope. And it's so unique, and it just takes your mind immediately to Mamba. That's one thing about basketball. I love how players just develop their own kind of persona and their own identity. He was a different kind of player, and about as fun to watch as anybody that I've ever seen. In my lifetime, the three best players thus far have been, of course, Michael Jordan. Second person I think of is Kobe Bryant. And then the third person I think of is LeBron James. That's the trifecta right there. As far as I'm concerned, you can like whoever you want to like, but for me, that's a top three. And I just can't stop looking at these things. But I guess we'll go ahead and start breaking them down a little bit here. You got a standard Kobe 6 outsole, and the tread looks more of like that snakeskin pattern that you have on the overlays here up on the upper of the shoe. Looks just kind of scaly and everything. But then at the midfoot, you can see that there's a carbon fiber plate there. That'll help add stability to the shoe. The front of the foot is like the yellow Dell sole color. And then down here at the bottom, it looks like it's a neutral gray color. And there you'll also see those Kobe emblems. And then coming up to the midsole, you've got like a painted foam. And you'll see that Dell sole color wrapping up. And then it's just a black painted foam. It's nice and soft. It says Nike Zoom. But then the whole upper of the shoe It's just a white fabric, but it's got all these neutral gray overlays. And it just looks so dope. You got a black swoosh that's painted on. And then in the back, I believe it's a synthetic leather. It almost has like a mother of pearl sheen on it. And then you've got a black heel clip that also has Kobe Bryant's signature in that yellow Del Sol color. Came with white laces, and the tongue is like a mesh, but also underneath of that there's a foam so that there's like extra padding there, so it's not just the shoelaces down on top of the top of your foot. These tongues are actually connected pretty much almost all the way up to the whole shoe, so it's really like a sock. And then at the top of the tongue you can see that there's a synthetic leather hit, and it's got a nice sheen on it. And then they also have the Kobe emblem in black there at the top. And then the sock liners are yellow, and I thought it was neat in the shoes on the insole. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says, "I want a shoe that molds to my foot." And it's got his initials, KB, and then his number 24. And from what I've heard, the insoles of these, the more that you wear them, the footbed really does conform to the size of your foot, and they just get more and more comfortable the more you wear them. I'm going to keep them on ice for a little bit and just look at them.